Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Shadowlands Pre-Patch event that's going on. It's only going to be going on for like a week or two, and we're going to see if it's worth it and what it's all about, what you've got to do for it. Hopefully you enjoy this video. If you do, go ahead and press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into the video. Alright, so whether you are Alliance or Horde, when you get logged in, if you're high enough level, you're going to get the quest, an urgent request. It'll pop up here. If you're Horde, you go to Orgrimmar, and for Alliance, you'll go here, and you talk to this gent, ask him what happened, turn in the quest, and then we've got to go on a little trip. So we'll go to the next marked location. Alright, so in Stormwind we're going to go here and talk to Commander Gregor. He's going to have us go outside of the city. And this is very similar to what Horde will experience in Orgrimmar. Basically, you go outside of the city, you go to a few locations, and you check on the area. Right, so for Alliance, our first location is going to be here at Goldshire. We are going to talk to Crusader Lena, and they're going to make us go to another location. Our second location is going to be at the Three Corners in Red Ridge Mountains. We're going to come here and talk to this guard captain, and then we get told about another location in Duskwood. So we've made it here to Duskwood. Right at the entrance, we talk to him, and now we're going to go to another location. Alright, so now we arrive at Darkshire and we can turn this in. He's going to give us the quest to kill 12 Scourge. So for that, we just need to not get frozen like me, but we just need to kill the undead that are around. And after we kill all 12 of our required undead, we go back to him, turn in the quest, and now he's going to have us go back to Stormwind City. Alright, once back in Stormwind, we're coming here to the gate. We're going to talk to Gregor again. Okay, so he'll give us a quest, and we also want to get the quest from Light's Hope Messenger. For the Banshee's Champion quest, we want to make our way to the Western Plaguelands. Is that right? Sorry, Eastern Plaguelands. Over to this area, where we're going to fight Nathanos. You'll have to wait for him to spawn, but there's probably going to be a lot of people over here. And once he spawns, we'll begin fighting him. Okay, so now that he's spawned, he will start doing a little bit of RP. And I will warn you, this guy is tough, but usually there's quite a few people here to fight him. But if you die, don't worry about it. You can run right back. So the first thing to watch out for is these green piles on the ground. He will put these arrows, and then he will send these bombs to you that have that green goo, which can make it very difficult to target him. The other thing that you'll want to worry about is the arrows that he shoots. As you can see, they're all over the place. And yeah, they absolutely do hurt. So if you get the green arrow on you, you definitely want to run away from this area so that other melee can, well, damage him. But as you see, it really, really hurts, and you may die, like I did. You don't spawn too far away. He's got a lot of health, so just run back. And as you see, I made it back with plenty of time. He's still got 75% health. So this will be a long fight. Alright, and once he's dead, it'll fade to black. Well, not dead, but once he's been defeated, it'll fade to black. And you'll get a weapon, which is eye level 115. Definitely worth it to stop by here. For the Banshee's Champion turn-in, we come back to King of Gilneas here in Stormwind. Turn that in, and that will reward you with 5 of the Argent Commendations, which you will want to upgrade your gear later. So next we're going to head to Icecrown in Northrend. So for that, I'm going to use the Dalaran Crystal Song Forest portal here in the Mage Tower. Alright, once we've made it to there, we're going to fly our way to here in Icecrown and turn in the quest to Justicar here. We're going to pick up the quest from both the Justicar and Crusader Wren. Okay, and so for that, we have these guys right here on the ground. We need to heal them. We'll walk up to them and click the bandage icon here. And then we also need to kill undead. This zone can be a little laggy because there are bosses that spawn every 20 minutes. They'll appear on your map when they do, and you have about a minute or so to get to them. But they are definitely worth it because they drop these stones that we'll talk about here in a minute, as well as gear. Alright, for delaying their efforts, you're going to have to go around a bit more in the map, and the first location, or all the locations, will be in here. But we need to basically hover over these right here and click on them. There's 3, as you can see in the circles here. We'll also need to kill these decrepit laborers, which seem to be spread out with all in the circle. We've got to kill 12 of them. Alright, once you're done with all 3 of those, we're going to come back here, turn them in. Then we're going to pick up this quest, which is scouting from a safe distance. Alright, and then we also want to come over here and pick up his quest, which will be to collect darkened or pitch black scourge stones. You can actually get that earlier if you want. It's definitely worth picking up though. Right, so for the first part of scouting from a safe location, we want to make our way here and click on this. It'll give you a little video, and then you'll head to the second location, which is going to be right here. Right, and once at that second location, do the same thing, click on that, and watch or skip the video. And then we go back to the camp to turn it in. Alright, so for securing the foothold, advancing the effort, you're going to come here and click on this banner. This is going to start up basically a mini scenario where we're going to have them come. You'll have these bone casters appear and they open portals that will spawn different creatures that you have to fight. Of course, you don't have to fight them up there, you can bring them back here, and these guards will actually help you. You may also get these lumbering atrocities instead of the skeletons. After the 4th portal, you'll get this big bone giant, which this is the mob you actually need to kill to complete this quest. So if you do roll up on the quest and somebody's already doing it, don't fear. As long as they haven't made it to this guy or haven't finished this guy, you can still join in and complete the quest. Once he's slain, that will be the completion of the quest, and then you have to bring it back to the camp. For the strange scourge stones, You basically just want to run around and killing the undead, and they all have a chance to drop either a darkened or a pitch black scourge stone. It doesn't seem to matter what you get, it's going to go up about 10% each way. Alright, once you have completed those, we go here and turn these in, and then we'll be able to do the daily quests. For every 25 of the darkened scourge stones you get, you can turn those in and get 3 of the accommodations. And with those accommodations, what you'll do is you'll talk to this gentleman right here, click I want to browse your goods, and you can get different items. Each armor piece is 15 of the stones, and it's all level 100. Keep in mind the boss gear is level 110, so if you get the drops off them, it's going to be better. But if you don't want to do the bosses and stuff, you can simply go and turn in your accommodations. So if you're looking for the mount, while the bosses do spawn every 20 minutes, there's quite a large rotation. In fact, the rotation time is every 6 hours and 40 minutes. So that's how many bosses there are. And you need specifically to get the boss Scotty the Ruthless in order to get the mount. The bag, from what I understand, drops off of any boss. For the bosses, as you see on the map, ignore this, but the skull icon behind it, that's going to tell you where the boss is spawned. As I said, you have a minute or two before you have to get to them, but as soon as you see that on the map, you basically want to go if you're traveling. Once he's ready to fight, you just go fight him. Technically, or not technically, but usually, it's going to lag because there are a lot of people here trying to kill the boss. As you can see, I'm lagged right there. But we'll just continue on until he's dead. Alright, once he's dead, we just loot him. For the most part, you're going to get these Scourge Stones, which you can trade in for the accommodations. But you also have the chance of getting gear, a bag, and one of these bosses has a mount. Alright, so that is the pre-patch for Shadowlands event in a nutshell. Do you think it's worth it? I think it's pretty fun. I think the fact that if you have a lower geared character, you can get some pretty easily upgrades to finish off some things before Shadowlands comes out. Of course, the big grain of salt with that is all of this gear will pretty much mean nothing when Shadowlands does come out. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, or if it was helpful, go ahead and press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. As always, thanks for watching.